John McGuire at the McGuire Law Firm, and in this video I'm going to talk about offer and compromises kind of from beginning to end. So in other articles, videos, I have discussed certain parts or portions of an offer or the process, and this is hopefully going to be a catch-all video. So an offer and compromise, what is it? It is a settlement with the IRS. Basically, a taxpayer will submit a proposal to the IRS whereby they request to pay an amount less than the total amount of tax debt to resolve the liability in full. So now that we know what that is, how is that offer calculated? The offer and compromise equation is equity and assets plus your disposable income times 12 or 24. Your disposable income is multiplied by 12 or 24 depending upon the payment terms of the offer, which I'll get to in just a little bit. So with equity and assets, they're going to look at all assets that you own, from your house to your car, jewelry, whatever property you own. You are allowed certain exemptions and to reduce the fair market value of that property. So for example, as an exemption for a vehicle, you can reduce the equity of a vehicle by $3,450 per vehicle, up to 2 per family. In reducing the fair market value of an asset, for example, if you have a retirement account, the IRS will reduce the value of that account by 30% because you might have to pay an early withdrawal penalty or you'll be taxed on it. So they give you the benefit of that. So after you've taken into account all of your exemptions and reducing the fair market value, obviously you would reduce the equity by any loan or any encumbrance on the property, and that would be your equity and assets, total assets. With disposable income, that is calculated by taking total household income less your expenses and allowable expenses. I say allowable expenses because the IRS does establish what's called a national standard, and for an item such as food or clothing, housing, utilities, they will set an amount that they will allow you to claim to offset from your income. Equity and assets plus disposable income times 12 or 24. That is the offer amount. Okay, so how do you submit the offer and compromise? You will first need to prepare the necessary financial statements, which could be a Form 433A OIC and or a Form 433B OIC, and Form 656. Form 656 is what states the offer amount, the taxpayer that is attempting to settle the debt, as well as the amount, as well as the tax periods that you are looking to settle. And you put all those forms together along with any necessary attachments, which will be dictated by the information that is stated on the financial statement, and you would submit that to an offer unit either in Memphis, Tennessee or Holtsville, New York, which would be dictated by where you live. You can look on the 656 instructions on the IRS website. Will give a list, and it'll say a certain state. For example, if you're in Colorado, you will send that offer and compromise to Memphis, Tennessee. Thereafter, you're contacted by an offer examiner. They may or may not ask for additional information, and they may just immediately accept, deny the offer, or reject it, or state that they have to reject, but they'll accept a higher amount. If you have any questions regarding an offer and compromise, I've submitted many successful offers on behalf of individual taxpayers and businesses. I'd be more than happy to meet with you. A free consultation is offered to all potential clients, and please feel free to give our law firm a call. Thank you very much.